Hello, and welcome to a special stream. This weekend we'll be doing, we've got the Grand Festival going on for Splatoon, so we'll be doing some gameplay of that. Splatoon's a game I really quite enjoy, and yeah, I hope that we can kind of hop in and play some matches. If you couldn't tell from the thumbnail of this video, I did choose Team Present, so let's go ahead and hop right in. Let's not this. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably start with some Splatfest Open, and move to some tri-color battles at some point as well. Very nice. Yeah, this setting that they've, or the custom setting that they've made for the festival is really cool. Like, you can kind of come through. They've got the smaller stage here, with the larger stage in that. I think for multiplayer games like this, like I think having these types of like lobbies, it's just like a nice touch because it just gives it more sense of scale. And of course we have all of the iconic songs from the different games. It's very cool. If you play through any of the other Splatoon games, I'm sure you recognize them. Yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a couple of matches. Lobby. Alright. Let's start. Warm up with some Splatfest Open. Free to let me know how the stream looks or sounds at any time. Today, my first time using my new capture card, so yeah, it should be a good time. I apologize if I don't speak too much during today's stream. Depends on how focused I'll be. This is a little bit different from the content that I've been making so far, but I still think that there is plenty to talk about here in terms of game design, in terms of level design, balancing and weapon design are all very important. Beside me, also there. that's unfortunate. I didn't realize somebody was coming up from behind. Tragic. Got chased down. I think that turf war is probably one of my least favorite modes of that Splatoon has to offer. I actually think they're the ranked battle modes. I find them. We are not doing too well at this first game. Let's say I got one kill, but yeah, not a great first showing, I must say. Yeah. Might try out some different weapons in the stream as well. Right now, I think this is the Octo replica. Can I see what weapon this is? I always forget the names. But yeah, this is currently the weapon I am most comfortable with. I think it's the Octo Shot replica, if I remember correctly, but I don't know. I don't recognize this map. Okay, cool. Wasn't expecting to get pressed so hard right at the start there. It's rough. Oh, I was hoping I would at least take them with me. Tragic. Alright. I guess not. A wipeout in the last minute is not a good sign. Oh, we got the kill, hopefully. Struggling here at the start. Yeah, I don't think we make that. Not even close. Oh, that's rough. Splatoon does a lot of very interesting things. One of the things I like most about the game is just like its very strong sense of style. Like, you know, the modern shooter landscape is very standard. You know, you have your hero shooters, and that's like the dominant force in the landscape. And one of the things that I like about Splatoon is that it just really kind of cuts against the grain, you know. It has a lot more personality than I think a lot of other games in the same genre. Which I really appreciate, because, you know, I think that as developers and as consumers, we would both want, you know, for to win streak. I guess my team is. I'm definitely. But yeah, so like, as developers and as consumers, we want to try and push the industry forward. You know, like try out and encourage new ideas. Like, you know, if you told me, you know, however long, 5 years ago, actually that might not be the best number, because Splatoon was actually but, you know, like, say 10, 15 years ago, there would be a game all about playing as, like, humans with hybrids. You know, like, it sounds absurd. Right into that. Oof. We got the trade. Tragic. I had that there. the person who I meant to super jump to, but it's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh man. Wave breaker got it. That's rough. Might change to a weapon with a bit more range than I do currently. Because right now I feel like I'm just losing the range. Wipe out here though is really the best. Too much happening on screen when we couldn't see a thing. Oh, that's been our closest game yet, so we'll see. That's gonna be close. Tragic, 2%. Wow, triple quick respawn on the back. That's impressive. Yeah. Man, off to a rough start. Sorry for flipping the camera about. Yeah. Oh boy. I do like Splatoon. I've been playing Splatoon since what, I was like 16 or so, maybe a little bit younger than that. I first got into it in Splatoon 1. I think Splatoon 3 is the best in the franchise so far, just because, you know, they've taken what they've learned from each series and really built on it, which is very nice. Like, so for those of you who don't know, like, the significance of the Grand Festival, so far in every Splatoon game, what the developers have done is for the last Splatfest of the game's life cycle, they will make the more to the development of whatever the next game is going to be. So, you know, this is definitely by far the most spectacle that we've seen in Finance Platforms, which is very fun. I didn't see him before it was too late. So, I do really like, the game has just gotten like, you know, it's a very special game. It's one of those games that has just evolved with each iteration. I am shocked that I like that. Post call after post call. especially throw out haphazardly gets a kill. Let's make sure we kill that. Let's push a little bit. Last 5 seconds might as well. Alright, yeah, I think we definitely won that one. Nice. Is that our first win of today? I think it was. Nice. Very nice. Got the fist bump too. Very nice. Like the balance of a lot of Splatoon's weapons. Like I know, I'm sure there's plenty of talk in the community of like different, how different weapons work well with others, and like the current meta. But for the most part, I think like Splatoon is a very well balanced game where there isn't like one clear meta strategy. Like you don't see everybody. Like I think we have what, one duplicate weapon there. No, 2 duplicate weapons. But even still, like, that's pretty rare. Very popular. Job of staying alive. Of course, I'm going to say that immediately die. Yeah, like in games like this, where the goal is really to just you don't want to lose ground, because any ground that you lose, you're going to have to bring back, or try and fight back for it, and that's always going to be harder than if you just fight the game. So, like, in Splatoon, one of the most important things that you can do is just stay alive. Because just holding, like, if you can stay alive longer than your opponents can, eventually you'll be able to push. Yeah, and however person cut off my my movement, and that is one thing that like I actually do really like about Splatoon is its heavy focus on movement. Because I feel like this is a staple for a lot of video games where they make sure they feel good to play. Because like whenever I'm playing Splatoon, one of my first things is like, how does it feel to play the game, right? And I think Splatoon does a very good job of that. Like, it feels good, and it also impacts your strategy as well, because like with that blobber, which it's amazing that that's the name of that weapon, it's a blobber. But yeah, with that blobber, they cut off my movement, and then I got killed from the left. And that's, I think, a very interesting way of gameplay. Like, making sure to support your team, making sure that you have that movement ability. Yeah, a couple of good matches in here. Getting a couple good wins. Because Splatoon does feel good to play. Like, the movement feels nice. Say what you will about Nintendo's online connection, it has gotten better since previous games. I remember back in Splatoon 1, like, people complain about the match times now. In Splatoon 1, they literally had a mini game in the lobby so that you wouldn't get bored waiting for match times. It would sometimes take like 2 or 3 minutes, like sometimes even up to 5, to find a match. Compared to that, and I know 30 seconds is very, very fast, but like that's also because there's a big event going on right now, so of course there's going to be plenty of people playing. Yeah. I might switch to the dualies. They're also another favorite of mine. Like, for me, I really enjoy playing like high mobility. It's also interesting with like different kinds of maps, which what weapons are strong in different kinds of maps. Alright, they have the entire thing. But they're completely circular. And one thing that's interesting on this map is the way it's designed, you can attack like multiple angles, which, makes it so you can sneak up and flank somebody without too much trouble. Which I think is a very interesting game, because when you're designing maps, you really have to take those things into consideration, like how are people going to utilize the space. I think Splatoon, for the most part, does a very good job of that. I struggle with these types of maps where you have to be aware of so many more avenues of attack. So I'm very much a hold the choke point type of person, and those are the maps where I do best. Maps where I have to be constantly aware of 3 different avenues of attack, I struggle with a lot. Maps where I can just be like, alright, I focus. Oh, thank you. My teammate covered me so hard there. But yeah, maps where I have to keep track of a lot of variables, I struggle with a lot. Alright, looks like they're not completing that section of my just airbase, so that was unfortunate. I would have at least liked to got the double kill there. Yeah, I think they won. My 3 shots did land though, so I might get #1 enemy base anchor. Hello. Welcome to stream. Sorry, I cut you off on the end of last stream. I saw your message after the fact. I was like, oh no, I felt terrible. Yeah, welcome to stream. Playing some, we're starting with some of the open matches. We might move on to tricolor at some point. Might try dip my toes into the pro, but fair. We'll see how it goes. Interesting. So this is a duplicate match, so it doesn't matter in terms of the Splatfest who wins this match, which I think is interesting. When I first tuned in, I played a little bit last night, and I was shocked at how evenly split the different everybody was for the team, at least at that point. It was like, I think it was 30-30-30, which I was shocked. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that split between each of the three teams being Splatfest so far. I was hoping I could cut off their escape, but no, I got mine. Alright, let's see if we can push forward. That's what I get for not watching my back. Just play this game, and the rolling pin is way too OP. Oh, yeah. The roller, yeah. I don't think I know the rolling pin. Is that in Splatoon 3 or is that in the, in Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2? Rollers are weird for me, because like my playstyle is like I enjoy high mobility, so the roller I just never really found a good nope. Well, having somebody else come doesn't help me. Alright, let's see if we can make a push here with this. Yeah, I typically prefer like more time ability ways of playing. So roller is definitely not like I never personally synergized with too well. But I understand. Last 5 seconds. That felt pretty good, hopefully. Unless they were at our base doing the exact same thing. Yeah, I think we won that. That feels pretty good. There we go. Nice, we're getting a couple of wins in. We had a rough start, but we're finding our stride. I do love Splatoon's sense of style. Like, it is so... It's very inspired by Shibuya, of course. With, I think, the original, like, hub world being literally inspired by Shibuya Crossing, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I do just, you know, Splatoon has such a strong sense of style, which I really appreciate, you know. Everything with the lockers, like, I love customizing the lockers, I love, like, different, you know, finding all the different outfits. Like, I think that Splatoon does a very good job of, like, giving rewards outside of, you know, game mechanics. And of course, you don't have to, like, buy anything with real money, which is... I mean, it feels like a low bar. Man, you wouldn't know that by looking at the current games industry. Like, if it was made by somebody else, it would probably have microtransactions for all the different skins that you can get. You know, Octolink would be paid in content instead of, you know, just like an additional option you could pick. Splatoon's really good by some that's tragic, yeah. I mean, VR, I think, also has its struggles. I think, well, I think that if you're forced to choose one or the other, then, like, new experiences are always great to me, and I was really not expecting that. So yeah, I do personally enjoy having my Switch. I understand the I swear, I'm not gonna get killed by this roller 3 times in a row. Oh man, at least they're dying after every time too, but I swear. There are a lot of very good games on the Switch, and of course there's always there's always the ever-faded Switch Pro that's inevitably on the horizon. So like, there will be more opportunities to play these games. This roller has it out for me, I swear. They see my name on the map and they just go, alright, time to cause some drama. Rollers, man, rollers. I struggled so much getting it. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be a close one. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. I think we've got it. No! Within 1%. Oh, that's rough. If I hadn't lost that 1v1, we would have won. Tragic. Boy. Yeah. Rollers are equivalent to, I don't even know. I mean, yeah. Like, that is one of the things that I love about Splatoon so much, is that, like, the weapons are very unique. Like, I mean, you could say, of course they are. The game is themed around, you know, painting, so... But, like, for a third-person shooter, like, you know, there isn't, like, the fact that that Splatoon has melee characters, and that they aren't just, you know, immediately worse than all of the range options is really impressive in my opinion. Because you look at a lot of other, third-person shooters, the very idea of having a melee weapon is kind of absurd. But Splatoon does it very well. They've got the rollers, they've got the paintbrushes, or in the katanas as well. And it is just really amazing that the variety that Nintendo has made with the weapons in Splatoon and how they've developed and designed the game so that they are not only playable but very good in a lot of circumstances. You'll see a lot of competitive play around Splatoon with these melee weapons, which I think is very impressive. I'm trying to think about Battlefield, for instance. I don't think that there's a single melee option in that game that's even remotely close to relevant. Or think about any of your hero shooters. I think a lot of that can be attributed to the movement of Splatoon games. To find the shop. One of the nice things is you can access it from the menu. So, you don't necessarily have to find it in person. You can just go through a menu. I don't know if that's how it was in some of the older games, but I know in the or especially in Splatoon 3, you can just go through the menu to go to any of the shops. I do enjoy having the shops be visible. It just, I am always an advocate for upworlds. I think they are very good additions to games. So I really enjoy the fact that it's not just because for a lot of games like this, I've been talking about Splatoon's sense of style. I think that its upworld does a lot to add to that. Because it's not just a game, and I feel like you see that so often in other modern shooters and games of similar nature, where it's just, you go to a menu and that's it. These days you struggle even to find a shooter with a main campaign, much less a lot of I think Splatoon is there to really strengthen and give it a sense of style. Let's see if we got it. Was my last minute push to their base enough? Oh, probably not. Yep. Tragic, just a little behind. Yep. Yeah, I am curious to see, how the... yeah, we were close. They, unfortunately, I think with that wipeout at the very end, they were able to claim the middle pretty well. Yeah. I am interested to see how, the overall rankings are going. Because it's always just fun to see. They've got different metrics that they use as well. So you have the fizz bombs, which are those little grenade type things. How do you? I give it all to my team. I've played Splatoon for a fair while. I've played Splatoon since Splatoon 1. I have never been very good at it. So any win I get is always attributed to my team. I like to play Splatoon. play support in these types of games for the most part. You know, I like to hold and defend for the most part while I let my team push, which is why maps like this I struggle with so much, because there isn't really a good line for me to hold, so I'll often get flanked and taken out before I realize it. Got our first couple of specials. What's also map knowledge and awareness is also incredibly important in Splatoon. So it's one of those things where you don't really realize how much information you have at any given moment. Because, you know, I can see how many players are alive on the enemy team at any given time. So I also know when they have special trouble shot. So, you know, I don't want to really push too hard when I know that there are a lot of their teammates alive. You know, you want to focus mostly on defending and trying to pick up a couple of kills. How do you keep winning? Oh, you meant the other team. Tragic. But yeah. I mean, it's still close. And I think that's something that's very interesting in Splatoon, is that you do have so much information about what your opponent and what your own team is currently able. So, you know, like, I see now that one person or two people just respawned, so it's probably a okay time to push right now. We want to try and take middle when we've got numbers advantage. And then when we're down a couple of people, we'll probably pull back and focus more on making sure that they can't push. I got a bit too close and they got the retribution kill. Let's see, it looks pretty even. I'm gonna come over here and see. We do have the numbers advantage, and we need to be careful. And especially with my weapon, I need to be careful about height advantages as well, because somebody above me is almost always going to have the advantage on me, because my weapon is very middle in terms of range. So there's a lot to keep in mind. That feels pretty good. No! Tragic. Keep on beeping by. I might swap over to a tricolor bow for a little bit. Mix it up a little. Swap weapons too. So close to level 27. Swap weapons up. These are my other favorite weapon. I like the quick respawn. We'll change out the shoes. Let's go for these. Okay, with the sandals I have to change out the hat. Like, traditional Japanese sandals with the hat just looks insane. The question is, do I have something that will actually look decent? Let's just go for that. Go for the earring, so it's very neutral, middle of the road. Start out with some tricolor apples. Get an extra roll too with our sandals. Oh boy, I've been playing with the Octoling replica for a while. This used to be my main before the DLC came out, so we'll have to see. It's been a while since I've played with the dualies. See if I still can do anything with them. I do like the tricolor battles. Like, they are such a unique concept that, you know, like, I really just don't know enough about, like, other shooters to say with express purpose. I haven't seen any other games where three teams instead. Which, I mean, it's not that. Oh, tragic. We gotta disconnect. Okay. You know, it's not that unique of a concept to have 3 teams against each other instead of 2. But it is interesting because, you know, like, especially with the tricolor battle, it is very much a contest of defending versus attacking, and kind of a coordination between 2 opposing teams. Because you can have friendly fire between the 2 attacking teams, and the 2 attacking teams also, like, their scores don't stack. It's just whichever team has the highest score, and that's the team with the winner. So, you know, it is balanced in a very interesting way. Okay, so let's see, we are attacking now. So let's see if we can actually get a match. Alright. I also like that Nintendo consistently does not add voice chat to their games. I've just never really been a fan. You know, it's just like growing up on Xbox Live and stuff and all that, you hear the horror stories of just every story that uses it. It's like, I don't need that. I know this is not going to be streamed like that. Thermoblades, okay, very nice. Thermoblade is very helpful with when you are in dire circumstances. And you desperately need something to eat. Because the Thermoblade, you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, you are in dire straits and you desperately need food. That splat bomb was perfectly placed. Neither of myself or my teammates saw that. Rough time. Oh, that's alright. Alright, last minute. Let's see if we can pull something together. Launching special sauce. This late in the game is also moving up. I think we're going to try and push while they're focusing. Ouch. The only bad thing is that I played both fair. Well, then you don't have to worry about them doing it. It's fine. Honestly, I don't blame you. over yesterday, and I'll probably do a little bit more over the weekend, I've had to go through and catch back up. You know, building a new prawn suit after ours fell through the ground, and man, it is a pain collecting all of the stuff for those higher level vehicles in Subnautica, especially like once you've already collected a lot of the easier resources, because this is something I found out while doing a bit of research, is that resources don't respawn in Subnautica, and man, that was frustrating. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll show you guys my locker here. Okay, I think it's simple and well done. I don't have. I really want to get like the tier 3 locker. I haven't found them yet. It's like I think there is only like a chance that they actually sell it in the shop. Which it is what it is. Yeah. Probably be doing streams, but now like YouTube is so easy. I like them more than this. Yeah, streams are good too. You know, it's just fun to like, hey, what I do with a lot of streams is just have it as like second monitor or like background content. I'll just have a streamer on in the background while I do something else. So I think streams and regular videos both like different niches. You know, like you can also have edited videos of streams, which I That was tragic. Oh boy. So that's good. These guys aren't really caring to make their own base, so they shouldn't be too much of a... Oh, they also had somebody drop. That's rough. So yeah, we're almost certainly gonna win this this match because green team had somebody drop. Oh, maybe. I say that and we immediately lose the signal. Shows what I get for getting cocky. Struggling this bad when they're down a player. I guess because like we just don't have people watching middle. Oh boy. Man, if we lose when they're a player down, that's gonna be so embarrassing. Oh, there are 2 players down now. Okay. I swear, we can't lose when there are 2 players down. Oh, that would be so embarrassing. think we're going to, man. That would be tragic. Yeah. Alright. The problem was we had both, we had so many people pushing into their base that nobody was watching the center. Oh boy. That's fine. Still ended up on top. I do like streams. Streams on YouTube are a bit of a mixed bag. I'm mostly streaming on YouTube because... Mostly because it's more convenient for me. I'm playing, you know, I make shorts out of all the streams. And I also, I'm planning on making, you know, edited videos out of it all, so it's just a bit more convenient. Also makes it so that I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to get an audience on one platform and then have them come over to another. The lobby for Splatoon 3. Just because, you know, like, for me, I like having something to do while I'm waiting. Like, at least let me run around in circles. Interesting, I think this is... Yeah, this is... Every team is present, so... the winner of this team, of this match does not matter. In terms of the grand scheme of the West. Which I think this is the first time we've played on this map with Tricolor. So, that's good. Give me a chance to learn the map a little bit. Oh, that was weird. We got some lag there for a second. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Oh boy. Yeah, as soon as I saw somebody standing in place for 2 or 3 seconds, that is the death knell. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can get some good games going. Alright, keep going. Because me, like... I need to have something to do, even if I'm just, you know, idling in circles. If you give me just anything that I can do with my hands while I'm waiting, I'll be dramatically happier. It's also good just for keeping people engaged with the game as well. So, you know, in situations where you do have longer loading times, you really want to make sure that, you know, your players stay engaged so that they don't leave during those loading times. I think that Splatoon 3 lobby does a very good job of that. There. We're on the defending side. Let's see if we can actually make some headway here. Alright. I do like the tripod. They present, like, because I'm not a huge fan of turf wars in general. Like, I like the more specialized modes. I'm kind of like, I'm a little sad that the specialized modes don't appear in Splatfest at all. So, like... Okay, no, our team died. Like, I do wish they would have some, like, ranked battle options for Splatfest as well. Because, you know, I'm not a terribly big fan of same time, I think tricolor battles are a good balance between the two. Somehow Pink is winning though? Green? Oh my gosh. Green is the one who got both of the signals, but Pink is the one who's winning. Alright, let's see how hard is this. Oh, you get a little bit of lag time after you dodge. Oh boy, we are struggling right now. That's fine. Let's see if I can make a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, just want to take a moment. Thank you all for showing up to stream. You know, you could be anywhere at all and you chose to be here with me. I appreciate that. Especially when we are not doing well in the game. Oh boy. Yeah. It was funny. I recently went to Japan, and I didn't have the opportunity to go to Shibuya, but like Tokyo in general was just such a fascinating place. Like playing Splatoon, I can definitely see like the inspiration that they've drawn from Tokyo, along with just like their passion for modern Japanese culture, which I think is very cool. Because you've got everything with the idols, and idols are huge in Japan. Oh wow, did you have a good trip? Yeah, it was a fantastic trip. I've been studying Japanese for 3 years, so I was able to get about pretty well. My Japanese is still very much conversational. And yeah, Japan's fantastic. I love the trip I went on. We basically we stayed a couple of days in a couple of different big cities. Like I went to Kyoto, Hiroshima, not Nagasaki. I went to let's see, where else did I go to? Hakone, and then Nagoya as well. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm from the U.S., so we have almost no public transit here. And going to Japan and having the Shinkansen, it's all very, very cool. I was able to go from Kyoto to Tokyo in roughly 2 hours, which, from my estimations, is like roughly, in terms of like my American brain. It would be like the same as going to tragic, like New York to Georgia in 2 hours, which is just insane. Or from like LA to probably, I guess, like Portland. I don't know if Seattle's probably a bit far, but like Portland to LA in like 2 hours. It's just insane. Like, you know, because I've got friends that don't live in the same state as I do, and just being able to like pop up and see them for a weekend would be so nice. So, yeah. I'm playing a fair bit more Nintendo games coming forward. You know, I've got the Zelda game coming up before too long, which I'm very excited about. I think that this is one of the few times that Zelda has been a playable character, and the first time that she's been the main protagonist, if I'm not mistaken, which is just very, very cool. You know, to have this character with so much history be able to have their own game and like a mainline game and not even just a spin-off is very, very cool. Because so far, like, for the most part, the only playable Zeldas, like, technically Zelda was playable in Spirit Tracks and then the Warriors games, and those have been good times. So I'm very excited to see a game where she's the protagonist and player character. I do also just love the vibe of the Splatfests, like the confetti all over the place, the fireworks going off in the background. Like, festivals in Japan are fantastic. While I was there, we had there was a festival in Kyoto that we were able to see. We were lucky enough that it was going on while we were there. It was just such a cool experience being able to go out, having all like the festival stalls set up, all of the different all of the different, you know, festival floats. It was very, very fun. It was very clear, like, the people in the area were very excited for it as well. Like, the hotel I was staying at, when I was in the elevator, one of the ladies asked me, she's like, "Oh, have you been enjoying the festival?" It's just a very cool time. It's a very none of that signal stuff, right? They're defending on me. I haven't really been on the attacking team too much. Sure, it's fine. I'll try it. Like I said before, I do prefer defending to attacking, so... Yeah, I will say the one weapon that I do think is kind of like poorly balanced, let's call it, for like Splatoon, like, and the turtles in general is the sniper, because you really just can't like cover that much turf with the sniper. So like, if you're going to a fight like this where the main goal is covering territory, you really have to make sure that you are top of the line when it comes to those snipers. Because like your main job isn't and can't be to hold territory, because you know, that's just not what you're going to do. So you have to make sure that you are getting kills, because like that's the only thing that you could possibly do other than that. All right. Was that enough? Did my push at the end? I saw that Green was in the lead. Okay. A bit closer than I would have liked it, but that's fine. We were able to push there at the end and hold true. probably do a relatively long stream today, and then I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, starting around same time-ish, 1 o'clock EST. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream Sunday or not. If I do, it won't be at 1 o'clock EST again. So I might stream later on in the day, but I haven't decided yet. So I am enjoying myself here, so just being out here and playing Splatoon is always a good time. It's an easy game to stream. Just boot up and enjoy some games. What game is the stream? So it'll be Splatoon all weekend for the festival. Monday, I'll probably be going back to Subnautica, and then I think we'll probably finish up Subnautica on Monday. No, I'm not sure. There was a stream idea that I had a while ago that was like a tier list of all of the different life mods and what level of survivability they had if it were, scripted in the game when they all died. So I might do that Tuesday. I might do that later on in the week. Yep, going back to Subnautica. Splatoon, I really just wanted to, because I don't typically stream on Mondays, so I might do that a bit more. But yeah, Splatoon was definitely, because it is the Grand Festival, it's the special event. Yeah, go ahead, I'm always open to ideas. Okay, we got both of the tanks, that's good. Can we... Just to make sure that people have been popping those shields right under the signal. I don't know if you have the patience for the game. You know what the game's called. Yep, oh, trust me, I know getting over it. I don't know. Getting over it is definitely one of those games that, like, you have to be in the mood for it. Because if you just do it, kind of haphazardly, you really are just going to be, like, setting yourself up for frustration. I might play it at some point, but it is definitely a strenuous game. Yeah. I think I might do one stream game at some point, just because I think it's a very interesting game in a design perspective. Those kinds of like rage games, like Only Up and Getting Over It, like they are very interesting from a commentary standpoint on the industry. Oh, very nice. That's fantastic. Below Zero is a very fun game. I think, like, personally, I'm of the opinion that the original Subnautica is still pretty, like, still the better of the two, but Below Zero is still a fantastic experience. Yeah. Alright, can we get a attacking round? we've been on the defending side for the last couple of rounds. Let's get an attacking run going. I don't think I've had a proper attacking run yet, at least on these new maps. Alright, moving forward a little bit. Yeah. It's very fun being out here. Like, I don't play Splatoon fairly often. You know, I like to come around for all the big events, but I'm not somebody who likes to play like one game for any like long amount of time. I always get burnt out on a game before too long. So games like Splatoon, which you know are quote unquote infinite content games, where you could keep on playing until an indefinite end date. You know, they're just not typical for me. I like to come in, I like to get my experience, and I like to move on to other games. That's just generally the way I play games. That's why I really like indie games, because it's a fair bit easier to do it with that. You know, you don't have the $60 price point at every at every entrance. Yeah, because right now is one of the better times to be playing games. Defending again. Alright. Oh, but it's also an all present. Right now is one of the better times to play games and be into games, just because with the advent of indie games and indie studios, games are a lot more affordable than they used to be, even though, those AAA titles have gotten more expensive. There is generally more access to cheaper games, which is, I think, very nice. Because, like, I think art should be accessible, and I do think games are. So, like, I think everybody should have access to games. And that part of that is making them as affordable as you can. Of course, developers need to get paid, artists and writers need to get paid. So, there's a balance that you have to strike. What is the correct price point for games? Like, recently we saw... Oh, that's tragic. Recently we saw Sony coming out with the PlayStation Pro. The price, I think it was $700 or $800. But just, like, so incredibly expensive that, like, if you already have, if you already have a PlayStation, it's really far too expensive for, like, a theoretical upgrade. It really only be viable if you don't already have a PlayStation 5. And, you're making the purchase for the first time. Because as an upgrade, it just really is far too expensive. Everything that I've seen from these, or the consoles so far. Alright, let's see, which side's can I pick on this side? We need to go push one. 20 seconds. I want to hold last. Oh, never mind that. They're just going, so I'll come over here. I'll push. They're orange. Push green. Very nice. I really enjoy these Splatfests. Just because, like, having, like I've said before, I enjoy having those reasons for me to come back to a game. Because once I have my fill, I typically stop playing. So to have a reason to come back and for a special event, I find I really like. It gives me an excuse to come back and play. Also to have a end time too. Like once the Splatfest is over, I'll typically go back to whatever other games I'm playing, whatever else I have to do. But yeah, it's just having special events like that. I really enjoy. I think a lot of games, especially games that have that kind of live service aspect to them, could really pick up on. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get this. I might switch weapons again somewhere. It is funny, you can tell how long a queue time is by how much turf I've started to cover. So I'll just like go around in circles. Oh boy, defending again, we really just cannot get on the attacking team. Alright, let's see if we can hold out here. It is nice how, like, okay, cool, we're just going around with that. It's nice, like, that Sonic has, like, very simple ways of communicating with your teammates. You have ouch, you have this way, and you have boogie. That's really the only method for you to communicate with your teammates. Tragic. We were able to get it in time. Quite like that. Alright. Man, these reef sliders. This might be one of the Walter, you're very best. I agree. Like, Splatoon was a very fun time. I was able to play for that one. I was very happy. Team Chaos won. But yeah. I think that, like, these end of cycle of the Splatfests are just really a celebration of the game. And also just from a development standpoint, since to some extent they do also allow players some autonomy in how the next games are developed. And I don't know if they're going to be doing something similar with Splatoon 4, if there's going to be a Splatoon 4. Which, part of me kind of hopes there will be, because I really enjoy the franchise. But it isn't quite as clear with gaming. This is like more akin to how Splatoon 4 versus Splatoon 2. So fast. You've been defending so much. I think we've lost this one, unfortunately. That's alright. We'll get out next time. choosing the Splatfest team I picked, I went with present, just on my own preference of the three of like past, future, and present. I personally like the themes of present the best, so that's kind of why part of the reason why I picked them. I also do just like Marina and Pearl's characters quite a bit. I think that Splatoon 2 is where they really found their stride. Like, in Splatoon 1, it was very much kind of like they were still kind of figuring out what they were doing. Like, we've got this new series, it's on the Wii U, we don't really know how it's going to be received. It's brand new IP, developed in-house. So, like, and then, Splatoon 2 comes out, and they're like, alright, we've seen how Splatoon 1 went, and we've kind of learned some from that. And I think that, like, they really hit their stride, especially with the Octo expansion in Splatoon 2. Like, I absolutely love that DLC. I think they've done a fantastic job with Splatoon 3 as well. It makes me happy and like curious to see where they're going to take the franchise in the future. Because currently Splatoon is one of like Nintendo's more well-loved, from the developers at least, series. Because look at how long it took for us to get Pikmin. Pikmin 4. I think it took us I think Pikmin 3 came out in roughly 2014, 2013 or so, and we didn't get another Pikmin game for 10 years? Man, that's kind of wild. But we've gotten a new Splatoon game. I think Splatoon originally came out around like 2016 or so. And we got Splatoon 2 around 2018. And then, of course, Splatoon 3 came out in 2022. So we're seeing roughly a development cycle of every 2 or 4 years. So, it's interesting. I quite enjoy Splatoon 2, so. Alright, let's see if we can sneak a question. How you gonna say this way and then immediately fall? Tragic. Alright, 1 minute left. I don't really need to push too much. Nice! The other team got, the Ultra Seed. Right now, we really just want to minimize any hold King has, but not to take out any. So right now, we're in the lead, which is nice. Let's see if I can sneak over into some of these territories. It's pretty close. Let's hope that was enough to push us over the edge. Oh, wow. They focused green so hard that we came out in first. Very nice. Oh, boy. Love a good win. I do find it interesting, like the different design between the Inklings and Octolings, especially the mask, because the Inkling's mask is so striking and iconic for their design, and that was one of the things that like making the thumbnail for today's stream. I kind of realized I was like, oh man, this like it really stands out with the design of the characters, which I really like. I remember when like in Splatoon 1, of course in the main campaign there were the Octolings right near the enemy. I don't know how it got started, but at some point people were like, Octolings, what about having Octolings as playable characters? I don't know if this is something Nintendo like kind of planned for from the start, or if it's something that like they kind of listened to the community and they're like, yeah, that would be cool, like to have playable Octolings. And then of course Splatoon 2 came out, and we had Marina, who was a Octoling, which just bode well from there. And then, alright, I'm going to do my best to avoid that, because that special is probably like the worst design special that Splatoon has, just because of the elements that comes up. From what I know, it kind of like, I don't know if they've, I think they did some kind of patch to address it, but I know it's still pretty bad. But it is one of, like, it's, I forget exactly, I think it's got something to do with, like, epilepsy, or some other kind of, like, visual impairment. This wall is really good. But yeah. Octolings, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, and then Splatoon 2, when Maria came out as the idol, we were like, playable Octolings? Okay, I was hoping they would face the other direction, but they looked straight at me. Then, of course, the DLC for Splatoon 2 came out, and that unlocked playable Octolings, and that just felt so good. Because, that was one of the things that I always wanted was playable Octolings. I was very much in the Octoling. And also just like, in general with representation, I think that Marina is one of the first black characters in a Nintendo game as well, which is also just very cool for that reason. I'm sure there are other characters, but like, one of such prominence in the series. Because for all intents and purposes, alright game, what are we doing? Stop looking at me. This undercover fella, they are really just pressing. But for the most part, the idols are like the main character of any given Splatoon game. So like, to see them give that position to a person of color is very fantastic in my opinion. Like, I really quite enjoy it. And of course, they've continued that theme of diversity with Splatoon 3 as well, which I really like. It's a good way for us to be heading into the future. We weren't able to quite eke out a win there, but that's alright. I was hoping the other team, I think they got, did they get the icon? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's close. That's fine. also loved it. Like, it's little touches like this that I absolutely love. Like, you know, the developers and you know the artists, they didn't have to make like this area up here, like a little cafe, the little table turf battles with a DJ up here. Like, they're all just really cool little touches that, you know, give life to the game, make it a bit more lived in. You know, it feels like this is something that they could actually do. And of course, it's not very popular in the West, but Splatoon does also have its own manga, which is crazy to me. Like, the fact that this game has its own manga is just boggles me. But yeah, so it's very fun to see that Nintendo branched out into other games as well, not just in games. So I think like these properties and these characters, like they do well in a lot of games. That's something Japan's pretty good about, is that they can get into other forms. Interesting that the local guys got that. Wasn't even us. I do like to see properties like get other forms of media adapted to them. I think we currently have a Zelda movie in the works and a I'm just getting a special program. We had like the Mario Bros. Movie recently. We have a Zelda movie in the works. And, like, despite how terribly some properties have been adapted, I don't think there's a reason to stop something. Because, like, I mean, clearly, we saw how absolutely horrendous I won't say absolutely horrendous, because I've not watched it myself, I'm just judging based off what I've heard about the original part of this movie. But, you know, we've had a current Mario Bros. Which is, by all intents and purposes, a pretty good movie. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking. But, you know, it does a good job representing the characters. Like, it was fun, it was a good time, it was entertaining. That's what I want most of all, a video game movie from like a series like Mario. It's just that it's entertaining. Because at the end of the day, like, if like I'm not going to be going to the Mario Bros. Movie for the extra lore that, you know, Peach is actually some, you know, otherworldly character. Like, that's not what I'm going to the Mario Brothers movie for. But I do think that just having a good time is what they should really aim for in those types of movies. We're seeing a fair number of like pretty good video game adaptations recently. Like with the Netflix series, The Last of Us, of course the Mario Bros. Movie, and, you know, we also still have the terrible ones, like the Borderlands movie that just came out. Like, oh boy, everything, like, it is funny which projects you can see like are very corporate driven and which ones like you have, you know, more creative license. Because, like, I think for instance, like going back to it, the Mario movie, I think that is still a very corporate movie, but like, you know, it wasn't trying to, you know, break any boundaries, right? Like, it was just like, yeah, we're here, we're gonna try and have a good time. I think like it does very well in just like setting a goalpost for itself and achieving that goal. Alright, we are defending again. I might switch up my weapon after this fight. Oh. Alright, Splatoon, I think we're disconnecting here. There's no way we're not disconnecting. Splatoon. Oh. Are we pushing through? Oh, somebody on the green team dropped. Well, I guess we're going. Unfortunate. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, there's no way. No way we don't drop after that. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Well, I guess I can change my gear up. I said I was going to, so. Let's see here. This is one that was added recently. Let's try out this. Like, I'm not great with any of the katanas, but this katanas. We'll give it a try. See how it goes. I think this was added. I don't know if this was added in the most recent season. Like I said, I don't play Splatoon 2 regularly. I'll give it a try, see how that goes. Alright, so it takes 3 of the regular spikes to kill. What if I just hit it? It takes 2 charged if I don't hit them. Interesting. Okay. Having the shield is very nice for the tricolor battle, I will say. As we've seen, like, so many people just go out and pop them right under the signal. Alright. Have to be holding forward. Can I immediately jump to my special? Very nice. Just want to chill out for a stream. I don't really have anything planned. It's very cool. Just come in and watch the Splashdown I constantly get killed by. Dude, like... I tried to go forward with that, but I didn't quite get it. And they're holding. Probably wouldn't do best if I... Like, that's the thing, is I really need to pay attention to who's alive and what to do. Because charging into both of the pink people while they're alive is just kind of foolish. Oh boy. Are you gonna get it? No. I swear, I need to find a weapon with the triple splashdown. Like, ooh, boy, we lost that real bad. That's okay. I've been dying to that triple splashdown so much. That's alright. Yeah. That is quite the stance. I guess that's how they have to hold it, but that's fine. Oh boy. Yeah, let's keep on going. Let's do a couple more games with this. I might change over to something else, because like, I still need to get the hang of this. Like, remembering to hold forward, I think, is the biggest thing. Because, like, if you're holding to the sides, you don't trigger the lunge. Which, I mean, I suppose makes sense, but... You know, it's also hard for me to remember while I'm, you know, desperately trying to hold a position to, like, come up and take a kill. The special is very powerful in triangle battle. I'll swap over to one of the other ones after a little while too. I do like the tricolor. Like, you know, the tricolor is just fun. And I think like when Splatoon 3 first came out, they kind of, I think they waited until the last day for tricolor to start appearing. Before that, it was just the regular Turf Wars. And I think like they very clearly set out. I don't know if this is like, you know, they're saying that this is special for this one, or if the tricolor appeared at the start for some more reasons as well. But I think having tricolor right at the start is very, just like a good decision on their part. It's a different game mode that you can only play while, you know, while it's blackest. I don't know if you can play it if you have a private lobby. You get all the players with a private lobby. I don't know. Good one to see. Actually got it. That strategy worked way too well. We got that way too early. Oh boy, but now we're gonna have a target on our backs. Alright, let's see if I can get it charged up again. And then rush in for it. Tragic, they broke it. They're not gonna let me just get in with it right again. train at the very least. I need to not die like so it's up to my special damage. Wow, my teammate got the other one. Oh, that's so good. Tragic. Doing pretty well though. They are horn-focusing us. Oh boy. That's fine though. They have to if they won't even. Ah, tragic. Alright, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be close. I don't think pink is winning. Yeah, I think between pink... I think green actually might have the highest. Okay, no, we still did. Yeah, us getting both of the rockets. What are they called? Signals? Something like that. But us getting both of them definitely helped. It was funny, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, oh man, maybe I do like this charge up Splatoon as we won with it. Oh boy, I think that it's definitely, the special is definitely, ironically, a defending special, better on the offensive, since you are trying to hold that for a couple of seconds, and having that shield around you to try and help hold it for any amount of time, definitely. Just kind of gives you a little bit of that edge. The problem really is just building it up. Switch, I think we'll switch over back to the, we'll try the Pro for a little while. Just because I'm kind of tired of playing this map. I swear, that has happened to me a couple of times where the camera will just like spin around. Like, I guess just like a lag point in the game. What? I missed? Oh, that's so bad. How did I miss that? Oh, man, that's rough. I just missed it. There we go. That's they're gonna get it? Yeah, they're gonna get it. Come on, mate. We don't need you over there inking their base. We need you to help defend the middle. Like, it's great that you're getting their base. That's fantastic. Like, we need help holding the middle. At this point, the green's just going to take us over. And we're not going to be able to hold pink's base. Because that's something we can reliably hold. So it's great that you're just over there, inking their base. actually did die. I was about to say they are actually holding it, so maybe I'm the one that's wrong here. Oh, I got hit by that too. That's tragic. I'm surprised Pink hasn't taken back more of their base. They're kind of rushing to the middle, which is weird. Yeah, that's fine. We'll switch over to we'll go pro for a little bit. I don't know what the difference between the open and the pro is. Presumably nothing. I have no idea. We'll see. Oh boy. Actually, while we're taking a break here real quick, I might use this opportunity to go get some water. I'm a little thirsty. So yeah. We'll let this all go through. Might change up our gear a little bit too. Yeah. Take a quick break. I'm gonna go grab some water. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll be right back in with some more games. Let's hop back in. Let's see here. Let's change up our gear a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. There was Umbrella with Splashdown. I kind of want to see if I can find that. Then again, we could do Splasher for a little bit. I do like Splasher. Let's see here. We'll keep the shoes because we haven't maxed them out quite yet. Is there any hat that looks good? Problem is just having the traditional Japanese sandals with like any hat just kind of like looks weird because I'm so used to seeing them in a kimono. Let's see here. We'll just go for our quick respawn hat and I'll throw on some different shoes. No, it doesn't matter, but like I like having the characters look good. Or my character look good. Alright, let's hop into some more matches. Oh boy. We've got our gacha machine, marigold. Yeah. The lobby just has a lot of flavor. It's like when designing these kind of either hub spaces or lobbies, figuring out what you want to do to fill the space can be an interesting decision because a lot of times, you know, if it's empty, it might not necessarily affect your gameplay or whatever, but you know, your players will feel it. Alright, let's hop right in. Duplicate match, but that's fine. It's been a while since I played Bucket. Be a good time. Yeah. So many effects on screen. can be difficult at times to like figure out what's actually wrong. Oh, the sniper is redone. Interesting. I didn't even see the sniper there. Just chucked both of those fizz bombs into the water. I was hoping I could dodge all of the ink strikes. But of course, just straight into the drink. It's always rough when you get wiped out like right before you spawn. You're like, no, if you could help out just a couple more seconds. You know, there's no mechanical disadvantage to getting wiped out. It just feels bad. Hurts morale. I just love the weapon variety in Splatoon. It's like all the different weapons just feel unique. It's very nice. And of course there are different variations of every type of weapon. So like asked and answered. I was hoping to pick up a couple of kills there at the end with that splat bomb. How am I feeling with the slosher? I don't know. I also like the blaster. I might switch back over to the blaster. Oh, we did win though. That's good. That's nice. It was a duplicate battle, so I mean it didn't matter in like the grand scheme of things. But always good to get another win. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, we got a new freshness sticker. It is fun, like the little things that Splatoon does to encourage you to play different weapons. So, you know, like the freshness mechanic. So, you know, you're always like you're encouraged to try out new weapons. Ooh, this blaster might not have been a good choice for what's it called? Turf War. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this weapon is more so for killing than for turf. So I don't want to keep on, like, just hopscotching back and forth, but, like, have to. I guess I can use my sprinkler for a bit more turret damage. We'll see how this goes. like, up high. Yeah, these 1v1s, when they get up close to me, I don't win those. I just don't have the fire rate for it, unfortunately. Oh boy, that's alright. Like this continuous. Oh boy. Was not expecting to be a kill there. Oof, that feels bad. I do like this Splatoon. I wonder how they go about recording it. I wonder if it's like voice synthesizer or kind of what technique they use. Like if it's like, I also just don't know a ton about like Vocaloid artists, so it could be something along those lines. I don't know. I don't think we're getting this. I think I'm running into a similar issue that I discussed earlier with the snipers. Like, if if you're going to play a weapon that can't turf in a turf war, you really need to focus on getting kills. Let's change out our weapon, because I don't think that this is the weapon for our current, man. Talking and trying to work out what you're doing at the same time is hard, man. Let's just go back to the Octo Shot Rifle. Good old reliable. There we go. Mahi is completely off topic, but man, I love Mahi. There's a place around me that has a Mahi fish bowl, like a rice bowl. It's so good. I love Mahi. I'm trying to be better. I'm currently I call it a non-committed pescatarian. Because I used to, wow, I just had like 4 different things in my meat. I still do eat other types of meat, but I try to eat mostly fish. Mahi is good. I also completely off topic, though. That's really good. Pretty well here. Oh, yeah, they jumped in the water. Rip. Yeah, that's the thing with Mahi resorts. You really have to be careful about the water. just kind of stumbling in. I do love the lore of the Splatoon series. It's so silly. Nintendo does this thing where they will like create a very colorful and bright universe, and then be like, this is a post-apocalyptic universe where humans are going to die now. And, you know, the current intelligent life form is sentient squids and octopus. It's like, dang, Nintendo, you didn't need to go that hard, but you did. And it's kind of cool that you did, but, it was just fun. Like, they didn't need to, but they did, which I really like. I really hope we get more of, like, Splatoon. I just find it fun. Like, I'm a world builder, I'm a storyteller. I've made a couple of custom TV settings that put my fair amount of writing as well. So, like, I do love Splatoon's, like, it's just so unique, which I quite enjoy. So I do love, like, you know, there was some sort of apocalypse, vague, whatever, and humans aren't here anymore. Here's what happened when humans, you know, what happened when life eventually came back after, you know, however many eons it took for sentient life to evolve a second time on Earth. I love the fact that, like, since the squids abandoned water, it's now poisonous to them. Like, that's just like such a fun little detail that probably came up in like a board meeting, not necessarily a board meeting, but like a brainstorm, where somebody was like, okay, so we've got squids, right? But like, you know, they're not in the water anymore, so like maybe as a justification for that, since they've left the water, they're, you know, it's poison to them. Like, I want to be in that room and somebody's just like says that and everybody else is right in the room goes, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So it's like dumb little things like that I really enjoy, that really add like life and flavor to a world. Just the little things that you don't really notice at first glance. Oh, I saw that guy charging me down. And there was nothing I could do about it. And I was literally about to say, I was like, oh man, after going away from the Octoshock run, it feels good to be back with it. And I immediately died. They didn't even give me a chance to say what I was thinking. Wild. Nope. I'm Baze. Nice. Good for you. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah. Oh. That was the most accidental kill I have ever gotten. I've never just kind of like shot out and turned about and killed somebody. Just like, oh yeah, just a couple of shots that, like, that always feels bad when you get killed by like a stray shot. Like, they weren't targeting you or anything, just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. We are struggling. I'll probably do one more game after this. call it today. I won't give myself too much on the stream since I've been streaming for the whole week. So yeah, one more game after this. We'll hop over into Tricolors. And Tricolors is a fun one to end on. Yeah. Do that and then call it there. I think we've had a lot of good games. We've had good time. Good first day. Oh no. Can I stay alive? No. 1 second left on the clock and I cannot stay alive. Tragic. Man, they creamed us. That's intense. I'm, they, and am. Nice. Our opponents had some great team names. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. I do wish I could move through this screen a bit quicker. Like, having all of your post-game notifications go through can be a bit. That's fine. It's not that big of a problem. I think overall, there is something to be said about like downtime in games, especially games like Splatoon, which are, you know, relatively high intensity. Like you need a little bit of downtime between each match to kind of like cool off, especially if like it's a pretty intense match. Oh, I like this locker. They've got this kind of rim going on. That looks cool. I like that. And just having like a space where you can walk around, see how people have decorated their lockers, cool off a little bit between matches. Oh, this one's cool too. They've got all their different like little stickers as a rim. Oh, I like that one a lot. They've turned their locker into like a vending machine. Oh, that one's cool. I like that. Yeah, get one more game in today. Alright, let's see if we can win this one. Last game of the day, let's see if we can win. We're on the attacking team, so let's see. Don't. The weapons on the map currently, like, there isn't anything with like a ton of range, except for that blaster. Wow, that's... Man, they just like, they didn't care at all about trying to turf. They're like, we are going on the attack and pressing it. And they're paying for it now because the other team already got one of the ultra signals. That's tragic. I was just outside the effective range of the aqua shots, so there wasn't really much we could do. Focusing on pushing us so hard that you're losing turf to ping. Man, alright. Alright, Pink, I need you guys to like take advantage of the fact that they're pushing us so hard. Like, I don't know. Yeah, sure, it's a valid strategy, but like, it's just not very fun. Man, just trying to break through this one person. Wow, what a game to end on. Oh, I thought they were about to jump off the map. I was getting excited. Alright. Come on. Sad. This is really sad. They're holding us so hard. We can't make any dent. I'm just gonna break. I'm gonna see if I can. They're like, oh, there are people here. Imagine that. Alright, can I please get this kill? The answer is no. Oh, this blaster is just holding. No, I can't. Oh well. What a game to end on. Alright. Yeah. And that's it for day one. We, lost that one real bad. Oh, I just couldn't do anything against that blaster. But yeah. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today on stream. That is a creepy mask. The person on the left there's mask was terrifying. Yeah. Thank you all for coming and hanging out on stream with me. You know, you could be anywhere at all. You could be overwatching anybody, but you came and you hung out with me, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you guys for coming by, and I think we'll go ahead and stream there. Alright, that's all. Have a good one.